We begin with the one and only Art Harris. Where does this leave Misty tonight?
Misty is out on the ledge, Jane. She is the only one now awaiting the verdict of how long she will be in prison. Ronald and all the others, Tommy, Cousin Hope Sykes, all got 15 years. Now, both sides of the family, it's interesting, think this was not enough. The Croslins think this was a sweet deal, and so does the mother's family. Now, Ron's family is upset about it, but this leaves Misty as the one wild card. Is she going to go away for so long that she will feel she has to give up something to cut a deal, or will somebody else come forward? But now it's a waiting game, and this was always plan B for prosecutors, to send them away.
Art Harris now reporting tonight that his sources are telling him cops cannot shake Ron's alibi, that Ron was at work. It's backed up by cell phone tower pings. It's backed up by coworkers. It's backed up by thumbprints, scans, check-ins. So, Grandma Flo, you're joining us on the phone tonight. Thanks for calling in. Do you still have that gut feeling that Ron somehow has something to do with little Haley's disappearance?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Why? Speak up, ma'am.
I guess the main reason that I've got it is simply for the fact that he had told Tommy and Hank that he could buy her back for $35,000.
What? You gotta, ma'am, Grandma Flo, I love having you on, but I need you to just speak real clear and tell me that again.
He told Tommy and Hank, sitting at the table at Tommy's house, that if he had $35,000, he could buy Haley back.
Jane, I've also heard that from other family members.
Tell me about this.
This is the alternate drug theory, a drug deal gone wrong, that Ronald Cummings owed a Mexican drug gang thousands of dollars and had to pay by that night, or they were going to come over and kill Misty and take his child. That is a story that Chelsea Croslin has told me, and she believes Misty is holding that tight inside because she's afraid that if she lets something like that out, she's dead. Now,
she's behind bars.
Well,
and she could be behind bars for 240 years, so why is she worried about some hypothetical Mexican gang coming in and getting her behind bars?
Well, I'm just saying that she has not said that. Her family members believe that is the reason that she is hanging tight, because Ron has threatened to kill her. No evidence of that, and that is why she is not saying anything other than what she said so far, that Cousin Joe came, took this machine gun, which I'm reporting on artharris.com, has been found by police, and that gives her and Tommy's stories, their lawyers say, a little more credibility now. But his lawyer, Ron's lawyer, does not buy that this was a reason, any reason, to take Haley.
So, Art Harris, the last complete story we've heard from various sources pieced together is this claim that Cousin Joe Overstreet from Tennessee, who denies having anything to do with little Haley's disappearance, but the claim is from Misty and her brother that he came in looking for a gun and took the child instead, and the child ended up dead in the river. Have you talked to your law enforcement sources about that story? Are they now discounting that?
Jane, they're very tight-lipped about how they feel about it, but it is the latest and greatest, and their lawyers are pushing the fact that Tommy Croslin took them down to the river, showed them where this body supposedly went, but they were angry because they didn't find anything. So at this point, they say they're not buying it, and they better come up with something better than they've given law enforcement, Jane.